everyone, it is finally time for my March plan with me. I realize this is very, very late, but I got my kit a bit on the later side. I really should order more in the beginning of the month, but I was waiting for a sale, the Valentine's sale, and I ordered it then, and then it was a bit late on the shipping, but not to worry. Honestly, it probably worked out for the best, because if I had gotten this in time to pre-plan March, my first week, like my first entire week here, would have been wrong, because we were supposed to have been in Ireland this week, and that trip ended up not happening because of the snowstorm. So if I had, this whole bit would have been wrong. So now I can, today is currently the 7th, so I can back plan accurately the first week and then pre-plan the rest of my month here. So honestly, you know, probably worked out for the best that the kit and the plan with me is a little bit late for that reason. So I am going to start with my basics. So I'm going to put down my strips across the top and my boxes. These are individual boxes, so I'm not quite sure how it's going to look, but we'll see, to cover up the days that are not in the month. And then I'm going to put my sidebar, my 2 sidebar stickers down there, and then I will be back. Okay, that was a struggle. I think it looks fine in the end. It just, like, trying to figure out the format in this, like, new neutral is such a pain in the butt. Honestly, like, trying to line everything up is a huge pain every month. But yeah, I was just not really quite sure where this was supposed to line up, and then these, like, there's, because of the gaps, like, here the pictures don't line up perfectly, and then you can still see the dots, which I wish that was one strip and you couldn't see the dots. Like, I understand in kits where they can be used any month, where they give you tons of boxes because you don't know which months. It's like, this is specifically a March kit, so you know it's going to be these days, so it could have been one sticker. But it's not the end of the world. It looks okay at, you know, at a glance. You can't really tell, so it's fine. And I guess we're ready to go day by day, so let's do it. So the first was a really fun day. Ended up being. So despite the fact that our best laid plans were foiled in terms of our trip being canceled, it actually ended up being a really fun week. We had a little staycation, we did lots of activities and things like that, and it was really fun. So let's see, how do I want to mark all of the happenings of this day? So there's actually, like, we did 3 different things, and then it's also my sister-in-law's birthday. So I'm trying to think what the best way to do it is. I'm thinking of, like, because I have so many boxes, I'm definitely going to cut some up for labels. So this one's got a lot of white in it. So I don't think I want to measure. I think I'm gonna go rogue, and I'm just gonna trim them with scissors. So I'm just gonna cut out the part with me cussing, because I don't want my video to get demonetized, but I cut it the wrong way because I was not thinking. So I'm gonna salvage it. I'm gonna salvage it by putting it back, a little smaller than that, and cutting it again this way, and then just piecing the 2 pieces together. Oh, I can't believe I did that. It's okay. It happens. I'm very tired as well, so we'll chalk it up to that. Not like tired like sleep. I got enough sleep last night. I'm just like, I've been running around all day, and I've got like a really busy rest of the week ahead of me, so I'm like, I'm thinking, how many can I fit though, realistically? So maybe I can put all of our activities kind of on there, or I could say, I could make even a thicker one. That's a good idea. So if I save this label for another day, it's so much harder since I cut it the wrong way the first time. Okay, so let's save this label for, since it's already been taken up a lot of times, we'll use this label for the 2nd. And then let's take another pattern and cut like a really thick one so I can just write like our entire kind of date day itinerary on one thing. It's a bit uneven, but I don't really mind. It's all good. And then I can take this scallop and put my sister-in-law's birthday on the scallop. So cool, let's get some icons for those. So for our kind of date day, I just want to use these Coffee Monsters Co. couple emojis. These are the gay couple emojis for my partner and I. And I think the medium size, and then can I write small? Yeah, I think that because the small would look too small, I think, on there. So that will be for like our little date day. And then for my sister-in-law's birthday, I have the celebrating emojis. So I think I'll just take maybe a small one. I think this is the same one I used in my weekly spread to mark her birthday. And I'll take the small one wearing the party hat. Perfect. And then on Friday, like I said, we spent the day with my nephew, and we went over my in-laws who watch my nephew on Fridays, and we just hung out with them all day, which was fun. So I think because it was snowing that day, I think Friday actually of the whole storm was like the heaviest snowfall day. So I think I might, I mean, we weren't really happy about the snow, but I mean, we were making the most of it. So maybe if I haven't used any of these, I think I'll do the snowman one. Why not? Maybe just the small one. Just to mark that, because it was a very snowy day. My nephew was not enjoying it. Did not appreciate the cold or the snow. And that's it for Friday. Saturday is sort of a payday. I had a PayPal payment. So I was destashing a bunch of stuff, and it was all on my PayPal, and I like withdrew it that day, which is a sort of a payday. I think I'll mark it because I have other multicolor paydays I can pull in for my other paydays. So I think I'll just put this payday heart up in the top left corner of the box. And then my partner and I went to see Lady Bird on Saturday, which we really enjoyed. And for that, I think I'll take maybe one of these flags, just to mix up kind of what I'm using. I already used that color, so maybe I'll use the pink. And for that, I have the little emoji eating some popcorn. I don't particularly like popcorn, but it does represent movie, so it works perfectly for that. And then switching over here, on the Sunday, we sat down and we booked our honeymoon. Sorry, the helicopter is going overhead. So I'm gonna take this green flag that I didn't use a second ago, and then I've got my hummingbird planner ring stickers that I use for all the wedding stuff. And does that kind of match? I feel like this color kind of matches. Yeah, I think so. So I'll put that there for booking the honeymoon. And then on the 5th was a bill due, but also my partner and I went to Bletchley Park for the day, which was really fun and really interesting. So for that, I think a scallop label will be nice. And I just thought these typewriter stickers that I have from Fairy Design Studio would be perfect because it's very much like it's that era, and there's like typewriters everywhere because they kind of set dress the place to like look like how it may have looked. Like they decorate people's offices and they have like vintage coats hanging up on the coat racks and that kind of thing. So I thought that would be appropriate. And then I also had a bill due, so I guess we'll take just one of these. And then I don't even know that I really need to write in what bill it is. Yeah, so I'm just gonna leave that as is actually. On the 6th, I had a Skype meeting, and actually, I mean, technically the order was, it kind of makes sense to go top down chronologically, but in this case, I think it will just look better if I do the the movie first. So I think I'm gonna cut myself another label from this lighter color for the movie. And we went to see I, Tonya this time. So we usually don't go to the movies as much as we have been, but we we got like a ton of vouchers for the cinema from my partner's bank, as it was like a promotional thing. And so we've been using those. And then since it was a Tuesday and he had the day off because we were supposed to be in Ireland still. We were supposed to come back this day. But yeah, since he had the day off anyway, we figured we'd take advantage of the fact that movies are really cheap on a Tuesday. You get a deal. So we did that and saw I, Tonya, which was really good. It's quite difficult to watch, but yeah, it was actually really interesting, and it was like the performances were really good, so I would recommend, but there's a lot of domestic violence, so if that's going to be too difficult to watch, just note that. And yeah, so I'm gonna put the same popcorn emoji to mark the movie as I did for Lady Bird, and then I've got my phone emojis here because I did Skype on, or like it was a FaceTime actually, call. It was supposed to be Skype, but then I couldn't get my Skype to load up, so we did a FaceTime. So I'm just gonna put the little emoji holding up their phone. And then today I want to mark my Grays box coming in, so let's see, I guess a flag for that. And then later today I am taking a train to go, I'm going to Salisbury? I think it's Salisbury, like this, like Salisbury steak, but I'm not 100% sure that is correct. And then with a flag, yeah, that's fine. So I'm gonna put a flag up here for my Grays box. I might actually put it the other way so I could put a little icon. Yeah, that's cool. And for the Grays box, I've just got these package stickers from Lucinda Charlotte Designs. These are like so old. I think this one matches quite nicely. And while I'm here, I'm just gonna take the identical flag and mark it in the identical way on the 21st, because that is the other day that I'm getting a Grays box. And maybe this pink here. And then back to today. So I am taking the train I'm going to do this school talk on the 8th. I talked about it in my plan with me. At the time that I did the plan with me, I did not know it was an overnight. I was not given all the info as we were going along, I suppose was the situation. So yeah, didn't actually know that I was gonna be, but the place is like paying for my train ticket and putting me up in a nice hotel, so I was like, all right, fine. So yeah, I'm actually taking the train tonight, so I'm gonna take this train sticker from Hummingbird Planner. This is just like, this is really old, but it's like a miscellaneous travel sheet. And yeah, that will be for my train journey this evening to go there. And then tomorrow I am doing the actual event. So I think I have so many full boxes. I think this is the opportunity for maybe just using one, maybe not that one, because I think that one would actually make really good labels, but maybe one of the decorative ones. I suppose. Yeah. So I can just kind of write it in that it was this all day thing. And then do I want to mark the train home? No, not really. I don't need to mark the train. I know I'm coming home. So I think I'm gonna take my meeting emojis for that, and then maybe if I take this one here and I cut kind of like a thin strip, if I take this maybe at the bottom, like a little washi strip to kind of frame the emoji. And then I can just write over the box, because that's literally like the entire day. Yeah, I like that. We're getting creative. And then the 9th, I have my makeup office hours. So let us see. I think, yeah, maybe just use a scallop. So I would normally have had them on Monday, but I was still supposed to be on vacation and I'd already rescheduled them. So It's fine. And then for that, I've just pulled in this freebie from Wendy Prince, and there's a pink bow clip, which I just think kind of makes sense to denote like school tasks, office tasks. I don't know, makes sense to me. On the 10th, we have an extra bill due. That's our water bill. So I probably, yeah, I think I'm going to actually, I have this personal kit right here that I just hauled right next to me. And I don't mark my bill dues in my memory keeping spread. So I think I'm just going to steal this pink bill due and put it, center it a little bit because it is made for it's not made for these monthly boxes, but yeah, just because I do want to write for this one, I do want to write what bill it is because it's our water bill, and that's a unique, we only pay that every 6 months, so it's an out of the ordinary bill. So I did want to specifically note what that was. And then the next thing I have is Monday the 12th. I am teaching. It's actually my last lecture, so that's sad. Bittersweet it is. So let's see, for that I can do, I guess I'll slice myself up another label, or maybe I'll just take this piece that's left from this one here, and oh, while I'm here as well, we have a different daylight savings. Erin Condren is an American planner company, and I live in the UK, so we have a different daylight savings schedule. So spring forward is actually not on the 11th, so I'm just gonna white it out. I don't always love how the whiteout looks in the planner, but it's better than having a wrong thing and getting confused. And if I do something, you know, if I schedule something for Sunday, I can put a label over it. But so for my final lecture and office hours, I'm going to take my teacher emojis, and I think I'm going to put the kind of sad teacher marking papers because it's like a little bittersweet. And then on the 13th, I have a couple things to mark. So first is that it is another friend's birthday, so I want to mark that in the same way probably. I'm going to take a scallop at the bottom, and that's for the friend's birthday. So we'll mark that with, we'll do like a party noisemaker thing emoji. And then I'm going to take this strip that I've cut, and that will just be like, I'll use that as like another washi strip again. And I'm just going to put this is leftover from a GP Sticker Studios kit, doctor's appointment sticker, and I have a doctor's appointment this day. So I'm just going to, I don't need to write like the specific time or anything for any reason in my monthly view, not super necessary. So I'm just gonna center it on that as like a little background washi. And then I also have a bill due, but I don't think I can fit it. I do have this freebie from Wonderland Planner, and it doesn't like explicitly match, but it also doesn't not match. And this flag is much tinier. So I can put that tiny flag in there, and then I can put just like an asterisk from the kit, and then I can write in my oyster renewal there. Good problem solving. So the 14th, I don't have anything. The 15th, I have another bill due. So I'm gonna just pull one of these bill due hearts from the kit, and then I can decide later if I'm gonna write in which bill it is or not. And then I also have my haircut. So for my haircut, I pulled in, this is left over from Hair Right Designs, my January monthly kit. And so I'm just gonna put this, it's just an appointment label that literally, oh goodness, that literally just says appointment. And it's for the monthly view already, so it fits perfectly. And I am going to, I guess I'm just going to put another asterisk because I don't have any, as came to my attention during my weekly plan with me, I don't have any hair stickers. So I'm just going to put an asterisk there for my haircut. 16th is another friend's birthday, so I'm just going to mark that in the same way as I have been doing. And for this one, let's mix it up with a little confetti emoji, why not? And then the 17th is St. Patrick's Day. I don't have anything, so for now I'm happy to just leave the St. Patrick's Day there. But I'm also not doing anything for St. Patrick's Day, so if we do something on the Saturday, which is pretty likely, I'll just cover that up. Moving on over here, the 19th, I have office hours, and I want to mark that because even though I'm not teaching, I still have office hours on this day, and so I want to make sure that I remember that because I can see myself not remembering. So for that, I think I'm going to take just a flag. And I've just pulled this. This is the same as the clip. It's also from Wendy Prince. It's the same as this clip here that I use. It's just black, which doesn't really match, but also doesn't not match. I'm going to be writing in black ink, so I think it'll be fine. And I'm just going to use that clip since it's the same thing I'm marking and it matches. And this is just left over from a different sheet of theirs that I had. And then on the 19th is also a bill due, so I'm going to take my last bill due heart and put that up there. And then on the 20th, I have a meeting with my supervisor. So for that, I think I might just take another box here just because. Actually, okay, here's what I'm gonna do because I don't like the whiteout. Even if we do something Sunday, I'm gonna put a box over it because it's only really light, so it won't be that busy if I do cover it up. And then I'm gonna do the same for the 20th. Oh, you can't see, but I just did that. And then I'm gonna do the same here, but you could see through, so I'm just gonna white out the holidays that are there and just use another box that I have. And I guess I can just write my meeting in. I mean, I also have stuff I can use. Maybe I'll use a flag. Yeah, I'll just use this one. And I think for that, I'll just make use of these asterisks that I have, and I will put that in. And then on the 21st, I've already marked my grays, but it's also a payday. So for that, I've pulled in because I also have a payday on the 27th. So I've only got one more payday heart. So I'm going to use that one on the 27th since I've got this gray situation up here. And then for that, I have a little bit of a smaller sticker to use. I have this freebie from Let's Plan It, and I have this payday script and then this character like holding money. And I think I'll just use both of them just to make a little fun payday sticker there. The 22nd is always an eventful day in the old planner. So I've got 2 bill dues. So for that, I think, yeah, maybe it's time to cut up this watermelon box. Make sure we do it the right way. And actually, I don't really have any icons that work for a bill due, so I'm actually going to take that label up, or that makeshift label, and I'm actually just going to pull in a multicolor bill due. This is an absolutely ancient sheet from Harriet Wright Designs. I've had it for approximately 1 million years, and I think this kind of like turquoisey color will match. So I'm going to pull that in. These are little baby ones too. For my rent and British Gas. And then also, very exciting, it is, yep, I just had to check because I couldn't even believe it. It is 6 months until the wedding, which is, wow. So I'm going to put a flag up here for that, and I'm going to take another ring sticker. And I think we can use maybe this brighter pink here. Get away with that. And yeah, oh my gosh, I can't even believe it's six months until the wedding. Oh my gosh. Okay, so much to do. And then on the 23rd, I have my gym bill due. So I think I'll just pull in another color that matches. This glittery pink, I think, is nice. Awesome. And then the 25th, I have a couple things to mark. This is the day that we actually spring ahead. So I'm gonna take this label that I didn't use before and put it there. Oh, I need to white out the Palm Sunday. Okay, and then I have this clock sticker from Lucinda Charlotte Designs. That is so cute, and I'm going to use it for that. So that's the day that we actually spring ahead. That's our actual daylight savings time for us in the UK. And then it's also the day that my GP Sticker Studios mystery kit ships. So I'm going to use my last flag for that, and I think I'll just put it up here, and then I think I'll use sometimes I mark it as a bill due because it's the day that it is charged, and sometimes I mark it as a package because it's the day the next month is charged, and it's the day that the previous month ships. But I think I'll mark it as a package this time around, so I'll pull in another Lucinda Charlotte Designs box sticker here. The 27th, I've already marked Payday, and it's also a conference. So actually, maybe this is another, oh no, but then it'd be right under that day, so that's fine. I'll just take my last scallop label. And this is for, so a filmmaker who I've never actually met them, but I'm acquainted with through my mom knows. So we're gonna meet up, and I'm probably gonna go to the conference, potentially, and that kind of thing. So for that, I'm just gonna take the film clapper emoji from this YouTuber emoji sheet and pop that there. And then the 28th is my aunt's birthday. So I think I've got 2 remaining birthdays, so I think I'm just gonna cut this since I have no more scallops, which is what I was using for birthdays. I'm just gonna cut this, I keep calling it watermelon. I don't know if it's supposed to be watermelon print, but it's pink with like black speckles, so to me it looks like a watermelon. And I'm gonna put that on the 31st as well, which is the other birthday that I have, and that is so crooked. Let me try and salvage that a little bit if I can. That's better. I mean, it's not gonna be perfect. I could have gotten my ruler and my slice tool out, but honestly, I'm just being lazy. I'm also kind of in a rush because I gotta pack for that train trip that I talked about. So yeah, for the birthdays, I'm gonna take, nope, that's the wrong sheets. That was just on top. Here we go. So I'm gonna take a party. Yeah, I'll take a confetti and a party hat one, and do one for my aunt's birthday, and then the 31st is my father-in-law's birthday. So, and then that's actually everything that I have down, except that this Friday, it's not set in stone, so I'm not gonna put anything in, but it is a bank holiday Friday, so my partner has the day off, so that part's set in stone. But we're probably going to maybe hang out with my nephew again, potentially, although they'll have the day off as well, because everyone has a day off because it's bank holiday. So I don't know what we'll do, but we'll definitely do something because my partner has the day off, and yeah, maybe we'll do a whole family hang, who knows, but something will definitely happen. So I'm going to use one of my full boxes there. And then I have these balloons. I didn't want to use them for birthdays because they're kind of too big. So but I do like them. So I think I'm gonna put one like as decoration. Yeah, maybe just like here because I don't use the hearts anyway, so I don't mind kind of obstructing them. And then where could I use the other one? I guess I could use the opposite corner. Like just right here. Just a little decoration. That's nice. And then, oh my gosh, you can totally, can I lift this up? Okay, much better. And then the only thing to do is go, let me zoom out for you here. We can get a look at the whole thing. Yeah, I think it turned out pretty good. And I am just gonna go through now and put all of my date dots down. Okay, so that is the finished March monthly spread. I think it turned out really nice, yeah. And I really like how many emojis I was able to pull in and that kind of thing. So yeah, let me just show you what I have left. I have just one empty dot on this sheet that I can use as an extra little icon if I don't have one. I sliced and diced this page, but I've got like one tiny strip here and I've got one more full box there. And then I've just got 3 asterisks left here. So I really barely have anything left, which I love to have not a lot of stuff left. And yeah, even though it's quite a busy month, I think it looks really clean and nice. So yeah, I really hope you liked this March plan with me. Give me a thumbs up if you did. And please, please, please subscribe. It would mean the world to me. Thank you so much for watching and have a great day. Bye.